Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today we have episode 3 of the career mode. So hope you guys are enjoying it so far as much as I am. And as you can see here, Calvert-Lewin scoring his hat-trick in the last episode against Wolves in our 4-0 win. So we're going to do some player training right now. Something I haven't really spoke about too much, but these players here, let's quickly brush over it. These players here are going to hopefully come into the starting 11. I believe Beningame is the oldest player here at 20. So hopefully he can grow to a decent, overall within the end of the season and start in the team coming of next season. Ellis Sims, another player as well, striker. We've got Gordon there as well, Cam, and then 2 centre-backs. So we've got a decent, array of positions there. We've got players growing up in there overall, hopefully coming into starting 11 next season. That is the plan in a way, just because I've mentioned it a few times, but I thought I'd just brush over it quickly just so you guys know the players as well. But anyway, to start today's episode, we've got Bournemouth away from home. We'll have a quick look at the calendar here and see which teams we have for today's episode. So we have Bournemouth away from home, and then the second game is Sheffield United at home in the Premier League. Then you can see here in the Carabao Cup, we've got Sheffield United again at home. So we've got Sheffield United twice in today's episode, once in the Premier League and then once in the Carabao Cup, because last episode we played Brentford in the Carabao Cup. We drew, it went into penalties, and we ended up going through on penalties. A little bit embarrassing going to penalties against Brentford. Not any, not a diss against Brentford, because they are a good side. But I just felt with the team we had, we should have easily scored a goal or two in the game. But unfortunately we didn't. And in that same episode, we ended up scoring 4 past Wolves. So it's just a weird episode all over. But anyway, let's have a quick look as well at the league table and see how it stands at the start of this episode. So Man City and Liverpool tying at the top of the league. United in 3rd on 13 points, Spurs in 4th on 12, and then we are currently sat in 5th on 10 points, and then behind us is Bournemouth on 9, and then Chelsea and West Ham. So it's not looking too bad for us so far, currently sat in 5th. Hopefully we are still around that sort of position come the end of this episode, but Bournemouth still a good side, difficult away from home, but we're going to get into this game and hopefully come away with the 3 points. So here we go into the game against Bournemouth. Hopefully get off to a good start in today's game. Maybe another hat-trick from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I sure hope so. And he's making a good run here. Sort of limited for options though. Tried to chip it in the box. Didn't make anything of it. Here we go. Richardson's picked it up. Through ball. Oh, Sigurdsson couldn't get the ball off to Calvert-Lewin there. But anyway guys, just a quick heads up. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget, leave a like down below. And if you are new around here, do subscribe, because I do upload these every day. So you get to see a brand new video every day in your subscription box of this career mode. And the Bournemouth doing well here. Struggling to get the ball. Holgate's got it though. Here we go. Sigurdsson. I want another run. Oh, here we go. Oh, as if he couldn't get the ball just then to Bernard. And best defensive team so far of the Premier League is us. But again, Bournemouth, like I say, they do play quite deep at the back. So it's going to be tough getting through that defensive line. So maybe a through balls, maybe some over-the-top balls to Calvert-Lewin. He is quite tall, so he can get onto a few headers. Maybe some crosses into the box. That's just a few ideas for today's game. So we've had a few chances this game so far. Still 0-0, nothing great. Bournemouth got a decent chance here. Wilson. Can we just get onto this? Oh my god, we still couldn't clear that. No way. And there we go. King putting Bournemouth ahead. 1-0 to Bournemouth. Like I say, we've had a few chances, but nothing great, I'm going to be honest. Calvert-Lewin tried to get a shot off. I'd say 2 or 3 times, but Bournemouth defenders putting a tackle in last minute. But you can see King here. Just awful defending there. We get the tackle in with Yerry Mina, but just unable to clear it in time. And smashing it in past Pickford. And Bournemouth 1-0 up. So here we go into half-time. Bournemouth still 1-0 up, and it's just not good enough from us so far. It's not creating enough chances. Thinking maybe put Richarlison up front this game. I'm just going to play him up front. Calvert-Lewin's going to come off. Walcott's going to come on. Could do with the pace down on the right-hand side. And we're going to go into the second half. Hopefully get a goal and bring us level. There we go. Sigurdsson. Can he make it 1-1? And he gets the shot away, but it's gone out wide. Was that deflected? Have we got... Yes, we've got ourselves a corner here. Try to get it on Yerry Mina's head. And nope, it's not going to. And it falls to no Everton player. Can we make anything of this? Here we go. I see the run. Sigurdsson, but he couldn't get the shot. Can he get the header off? And he can't either. And we're creating chances, but just nothing is ever coming of them. Here we go, Gabamin. Gomez, Gabamin. Oh, he's still got it though. Here we go. Gabamin, go for the shot. And not great, if I'm going to be honest. Need to try and get the ball to Richarlison a little bit more. And just try and get some shots away. Here we go, Bernard. Going to go for the shot. And as if the defenders got there again. Bournemouth's defence today has just been on point. I've got to admit, I probably had 4 or 5 shots. And every time their defenders have got in the way, blocked it or intercepted last minute. And I'm finding it difficult just to even get a shot away right now. Here we go, Richarlison. Can you keep hold of it? You can. I see that. I see it. Go for the shot. And as if he couldn't even get back up again to shoot on the rebound. Possibly should have gone for the pass there to Richarlison, but it was going to be tight. Bournemouth doing a sub here. Wilson coming off. Solanke coming on. Here we go. Sidibe. Walcott. Should we get it back down to Sidibe? And awful through ball there. What was all that about? I'll never know. And try and make something of this right now. Difficult to get the ball. He's going to play that down, isn't he? And he is. Yerry Mina's going to go for it, but that defender's in there unmarked. Oh, okay. Luca Dean, can he retrieve this ball? And he can't. Bournemouth, go for the slide. Oh, okay. And there we go. The game's over. Bournemouth with a 1-0 win. Not able to start today's episode off with a win, unfortunately. Bournemouth's going away with all 3 points. Should have possibly done a few more subs that game, I've got to admit. I've got a feeling, though, the formation just isn't fitting the team, if you know what I mean. It's just not really at its best. You can see we've had 9 shots, 4 on target. They had 2 shots, 2 on target. One of them going in to allow them to get the 3 points today. And I just got a feeling, I don't know what it is with the 4-3-3 and this team in particular. It just doesn't seem to be working well. Now, I did mention last episode possibly changing to the 4-2-2-2, which I just feel like could work well with this team. You know, the 2 strikers up front, we could have Moise Kean or Richarlison, or Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Moise Kean, something like that. Just because we need chances, we need goal scorers on the pitch. And that's something we didn't have that game. So after that game, you can see we have dropped down to 6. Bournemouth overtaken us now in 12th. But we're going to our second game right now against Sheffield United. Almost about to say Wednesday then. But it's pretty strange how we're playing them here, and then 2 days later we're playing in the Carabao Cup. So I'm still going to field the strongest team here in the Premier League. And then if need be, in the Carabao Cup, change the squad round if needed. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and change it to the 4-2-2 this game, it's one of them things where it's sort of like a panic change. Like you feel like the team isn't doing too well, so you quickly change it. But I just want to try it out, just because I feel like it could work. And I'm going to play Iwobi here. And have Iwobi and Bernard at the cams, Gabamin and Gomez at CDM. And then Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin up front. And hopefully we score more goals. Because the Aston Villa game, we only scored a goal. I know in the Wolves game we scored quite a bit. But out of the last 4 games, it was only the Wolves game we scored more than 1 goal. So we need to concentrate a little bit more. But anyway, let's get into the press conference and see what they have to ask us. So here we go, into the press conference. First question. Iwobi is in good form. We'll see more of him today. Rotation is key. We're definitely going to see him. He's in the starting 11. It's not been a great start to the season so far. Qualifying for the Europa League looks like a difficult task now. Or difficult ask. Of course, I'd say it's hardly a difficult ask, seeing as we're only, 5 games in right now, going into our 6th game. So, God knows why they're asking that. Sheffield United are perceived... Well, Everton are perceived as the better team. We need to be more focused than we do. Like, you could say the same about Bournemouth. We are perceived as the better team, but you can see games like that can happen. And you can see from the news article there, we unfortunately don't get the equaliser, and Bournemouth go away with the 3 points. But anyway, let's go. We're at home against Sheffield United. Let's get the win. Here we go. Calvert-Lewin with a chance early on. And there we have it, 1-0, 16 minutes into this game, and we finally take the lead. And it's with Calvert-Lewin. Iwobi here, passing it in. And then we get the through ball there to Calvert-Lewin, smashing it across the goalkeeper. And we have it 1-0 up in this game. Calvert-Lewin with 6th goal in the Premier League this season. Here we go, Richarlison played through. Calvert-Lewin, a little chip in. Could he get his head on it? Can't. It falls to Bernard for the shot. But it's gone way wide. And Bernard, I don't think, has got the best shooting stat in this game, to be fair. But I thought he would have done... Bloody hell. I thought he would have done a lot better there, to be fair. Sheffield United, I think I've had about 1 or 2 chances so far. It's been all us. This formation, I've got to admit, I don't want to speak too soon. Well, obviously, we're only, 37 minutes into the first game of using it. But it does feel a lot better. And it is nice having the 2 strikers up front. But here we go. Richarlison probably should have sprinted there. Trying to hold on to the ball a little bit too long. But Sheffield United obviously playing 5 at the back, so it's tough to get through, but it does help having the 2 strikers. So here we go, into half-time, still 1-0 up in this game. All positives from us. Sheffield United not having many chances, and I'm looking forward to the second half. No changes to be made as of yet, but let's get kicked off in this second half. There we go, Bernard on the left, get a decent cross in, and Iwobi unlucky there. And has it gone out for a cross? I do believe it has. No subs to make as of yet. Questioning our team a little bit, only being 1-0 up. Unable to get a header there because only because obviously we've got to play Sheffield United again next game in the Carabao Cup, and obviously I'm wanting to play some of the younger players because obviously we don't have many days to rest. So it looks like I'm going to have to keep as many starting 11 players in as we can because we're only 1-0 up right now, and obviously we want to progress in this Carabao Cup. Let's change the camera angle here. Okay, maybe not actually. I'm going to go for the pass. Here we go. Holgate's going to go for the shot. Can he get it in? And no. Way over the bar. There we go. Bernard on the left. Don't know why I crossed it in then. No one in the box at all. And why there was no one in the box, I'll never know. But not long left in this game now. Looks like Sheffield United are going to get one last attack. But they don't. The ref blows and we get the 3 points, which was most important today. Didn't get many goals. Just the 1 goal. But at least we got the win. And like I say, the formation was alright. Obviously in the first half I was getting a bit excited. I was a bit like, yes, this new formation is going to be great, this and that. But to only score the 1 goal, a bit upsetting. Man City there getting the 3-1 win. Burnley getting the win over Norwich. But like I say, still not great. But we're going to play them again in the Carabao Cup. I'm going to say he deserves all the praise. But I've just got a feeling this next game is going to be a completely different game. I've got a feeling there's going to be more goals in it. Was it a difficult match? Just going to say with every match is difficult, and we're going to go with that for the post-match interview. But like I say, this next game, I've just got a feeling it's going to be different. I don't know why. I just got a feeling when you play cup competitions and you play in the league, I feel like the atmosphere and everything's so much different. It actually affects the gameplay. Now, if you guys feel the same, let me know in the comments because it'd be nice to know. But anyway, let's advance to the game first, and then we'll have a see who's low on stamina, etc, etc. We've got a monthly scouting update. We're going to have a look at that as well. Transfer offer for Coleman, we're going to ignore that. We don't want to sell him just yet because he's back up right now. But let's have a look at what the scouts have returned. So Lance Baker, only 72, 84, 81, 74 to 94. These two, Oliver Baker and Peter Moore. So I like the look of them two, so we'll sign them two up. And then the other two we'll just reject because obviously their potential doesn't look as good as the others. But like I say, let's have a look what the fatigue is looking like of the players before we head into this game. We're at home as well again, so the team ain't looking too bad to be fair. I would like to play some other players like Moise Kean. I'd like to give him a go up front. Swap Calvert-Lewin out. Walcott, will play him this game over Iwobi. Davies, will give him a game over Kabamin. Coleman, we'll bring Coleman in. I'll do it this way, it just seems a little bit faster. Coleman over, and then Baines over. Mina and Holgate, and it's going to stay in centre-back for now. Gomez is going to stay in CDM. Actually, should we bring Delphon? Yeah, we'll bring Delphon actually instead. Give him some game time, and then we'll leave the striker force as Richarlison and Keane. And hopefully that team will be enough. I know I was going to say I'll play a little bit more youth, but just after how that last game went, I'm not as confident as I was before the game. So, let's get into this one. Hopefully a much better performance against Sheffield United. But let's do it. There we go. Davies going to make it 1-0. And how does he miss from there? How do you miss from there? That was so close to the goal. And yet he just smashed it past the post there. And off to a decent start here in this game. Hard to sort of commentate considering we just played them last game. Of like how the game's sort of going, because it's going obviously pretty much similar to last game. But I want to hopefully get Moise Kean another goal in this game. He got a goal last time in the Carabao Cup, was it? I'm pretty sure it was. Or it might have been in the Aston Villa game. I'm not 100% sure. But Richarlison doing great up front right now. Just trying to link him up with Bernard. There we go. Get this across to Moise Kean. And how could he not play the simple pass to Moise Kean right there? Literally across from him. We just need to play it back a little bit. But like I said, it's going to take some time getting used to this team. Obviously not the best overalls, not the best stats right now. I'm pretty much comparing Richarlison to how Marlon was when he was a 90 overall. So it's pretty hard to do that. He's, when you do a fake shot, it's not as good. And I thought Richarlison was making... Oh, I thought he was going to get on the end of that then. I thought I could have got him on that run, but I can't. We're still going to try and find a way through, though, in this game before half-time. There we go. Bernard on the left, all his pace. Get the cross in. Don't know why Moise Kean stopped running. Can we get control? There we go, Richarlison. And I think I pressed the circle too many times, and then I could see the red flashing outside of the indicator, which is like that bad timing thing. So it wouldn't have probably gone in anyway. But it was a nice chance there. But I don't know why Moise Kean stopped running. He was on course to literally get on the end of the header. There we go. Played him through. Can he beat him? And he can. Can he get the shot away? Get the shot away. Oh, as if. Poor shot there. The defender giving him a good run for his money there. So there we go. Won ourselves a corner 40 minutes in here. Shot from Richarlison. You can see here. Not the best. But it does get deflected there from their defender. And we won ourselves a corner here. I'm hoping for a goal, if I'm honest. I honestly thought this game would be a lot more exciting, a lot more goals, like I mentioned before the game. But considering no formations have changed, hardly any players have changed, it's pretty much the same as last game. Obviously, last game we got the goal to put us 1-0 up. But in this game, it's proven a little bit more difficult. A lot more better chances in this game, though, I will say. Decent little cross in there. Here we go, Sheffield. Almost. Sheffield United almost making it 1-0 to them. Just before half-time here, Pickford making a great save. Got themselves a corner here, though. They can be dangerous here. Pickford punching it out. Are we going to get an end of this? Bernard, I don't believe he's going to... Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get on the head. Can he get on the pass, though? And he can't even get on the pass either. Walcott running back, but he can't actually get the ball off them. And we're going to half-time here, 0-0. Hopefully, a better second half. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I've got a feeling we might just go to penalties again in the Carabao Cup. The first game against Brentford went to penalties. Luckily going through. Well, I say luckily, we did save, I think, 2 or 3 shots, so we weren't too lucky. But right now, it's still goalless in this game. Getting the ball to the front 3 is not that hard, but it's just finding runs. They don't seem to be making as many runs. So maybe I have to change some of the instructions, change some of the tactics as well. What they're going to do here. No. Get it away, thank God. Brought Pickford out then when I shouldn't have. But like I say, getting into the front 3 is fine. Just doesn't seem to be as many runs. I am pressing L1 for them to make a run. But look at that there. Delph easily tackled before you can even get a pass off. And again, Sheffield United on the attack here. Are they going to make anything of it? They are passing back here. I don't understand where we're going wrong, if I'm going to be honest. Let's have a see. Come on. There we go. Bernard. Great block there. But it's out for a throw-in. Nothing great. Come on, Kean. Save the day. And there we go. Moise Kean saving the day in the 93rd minute for Everton. And you don't understand how hard I worked for that goal there and then. Literally, this image right there, if I could have paused it right there, I was passing it in and out, and I was looking at the time, thinking I've not got much time left, trying to work the ball in. They must have had about 7-8 players back. Trying to find a way in between that many players literally is impossible, but somehow we did it, so it's not impossible, and we got the goal to save us going to the penalty shootout. Awful game from me today. I can only blame myself for the last 2 games against Sheffield United. But the 5 at the back and the 3 midfielders just made it so hard work for us in these last 2 games. Didn't play our best games, but you can see there 5 shots each. We got 3 on target compared to their 4. And they had a little bit more in majority of possession. Our highest average rating player was Tom Davies down 8.4. Just grateful to go through into the next round. Moise Kean getting the win in the vital minutes of the last game. But like I say, I was a little bit worried towards the end of that game, the last 10-20 minutes of the game. I honestly didn't think we'd make it through, but we did. Need to have a lot more faith. But here we are, you're through to the Carabao Cup next round with this win. Do you feel you can win the competition? It's all up to us. We're going to go with that. I've got a feeling we've got a good chance of winning it. It was a very tight match right until the end. Your team managed to score the last minutes of the game. Luck was on your side. Luck won't be needed next time. We'll have to go with that. I'm thinking Brian was one of the best. I'm going to say that was one of the best players of the opposition today. How difficult was he to find a way past? I'm going to say it wasn't easy, and it wasn't, to be honest. Every time we sort of got into the final third, because they had so many players back and they were playing sort of like a flat back four, and you know, they're well structured, it was difficult to get into their final third. Into the final third, sorry, should I say. But let's have a look at the league table for the end of today's episode. So Man City and Liverpool still at the top, joint 6 wins each. United behind them on 16 points on 5 wins and 1 draw. And we're currently sat in 6th place on 13 points. Bournemouth ahead of us right now on 15 points. They were behind us, but obviously after their win against us did put them ahead of us, and obviously then they must have won the next game as well. One thing I did forget from last episode is the top scorers. We'll have a look right now. So Wijnaldum at the top, 6 goals in 6 matches, which matches Dominic Calvert-Lewin's record as well. 6 goals in 6 matches, and then behind them you've got Aguero on 5 goals, and then Pogba on 5 goals. Nicolas Pepe on 5 goals as well, so he's got off to a good start for Arsenal, and Lacazette as well, and then Son. So not looking too bad for us so far. One thing for next episode is change it back to the 4-3-3. I think I'm a little bit worried after the first game, you know, the loss. I was thinking you need a new formation straight away. But I think just get back to the 4-3-3, find a system that works for it, and then just head on in that direction with the 4-3-3. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you have, don't forget, leave a like down below and a comment, and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you all for the next episode.